You know, honestly, I kind of feel like it's a shame that in a country, like America, I feel like people, including myself, have to make videos asking people, not asking, explaining to people the significant importance of valuing your freedom over any sort of safety that any government proposes to you, especially in the form of drugs. If y'all allow vaccine mandates for working, traveling, I heard some places, to be honest, at this point, the whole mandating vaccine thing, it can literally just go anywhere. But I'm not gonna be quiet about it. I think it's dumb that we are even entertaining the idea that people should not have the right to choose what goes in and out of their bodies. And the fact that so all of these people who were fighting for activist causes for the past 8 to 12 years all of a sudden think it's constitutionally okay for a government to force its citizens to take a certain vaccine that is only founded the past year and a half or so. It don't even work. I'm not saying that it literally don't work. I'm saying that when you get a vaccine, you expect it to keep you from catching it, spreading it, or dying from it. The vaccine doesn't do any of those things. People are trying to say that the unvaccinated people need to be checked for COVID, but you can spread it if you have the vaccine. You can still spread it, you can still catch it, you can still be symptomatic, and you can still die from it. So if the vaccine does the same thing to your body as if you didn't have the vaccine, and we know that's true. That's not unscientific. Look at Israel. 80% of Israel's population is vaccinated, and they're coming out and saying the people who have natural immunity are 27 times as likely, or just as strong. If not, they're just as strong, if not better, than the vaccine itself. And I'm being generous. It's really better, but they don't say that because then they'll be like, oh, what's the point of getting the vaccine? That's the whole point. There's something wrong about this shit. Not sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure. Just give it a few months, maybe even some weeks. But it makes no sense that, like, if y'all heard about the whole California is trying to make it to where if you're in the school system, public or private, if your child's in the school system, they have to be mandated to get the vaccine. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, and not ha crazy. That's not acceptable crazy. That's the kind of crazy where we should be more upset about this. And luckily, though, I've been reading some news articles where they're trying to mandate for certain jobs, and people in the comments actually are like, yeah, no, that's stupid. But some people, especially people on Facebook, some people are still just completely complacent at the idea that the government can come in and tell you to take this drug when it wants to. Do you know why that's dumb? Do you know why? Well, people don't understand. Well, I won't say dumb. Ill-advised. Do you know why that's ill-advised? In any section of history, well, matter of fact, forget that. Let's just look at the United States. When you give them power temporarily, are they known to give it back? Like the Patriot Act. Remember when they said the Patriot Act was just for terrorists? Remember that? Well, that's still here. It's been like 19 years. been a while. That's still happening. The government does not give up power once you just give it to them. And I guess that's really the point I'm trying to make here. We have become overly reliant on the government. If they really cared about you, again, I'm not saying don't take the vaccine. I'm saying don't, because realistically, the unvaccinated people are not the bad guys here. And I'm not saying, again, I'm not saying don't get it or do get it. I'm saying that you should have the choice to not get it or get it, depending on your demographic, your health level, and your risk of spreading it. That's fair. That's fair. So if you are 65 years old and you're morbidly obese, get the vaccine. Get it. Get it. But if you're like an athlete, even the NBA, Andrew Wiggins, even he came out. Even a lot of them LeBron James backed him and said, yo, we should not be over here telling people what to do with their bodies. That's ridiculous. And this is coercion. This is not, we're trying to work with people. This is do what we say or you can't live normal life anymore. That's what that is. Same people who yell about Me Too, Harvey Weinstein. They're Harvey Weinsteining your jobs away. The same people that coercing you to get something, and if you don't, they fire you. Did y'all not hear about the whole nurses and the doctors in the hospitals? The same essential workers, right? We were essential a couple months ago. The same essential workers that working at the hospital, the nurses and the doctors, they were told that they had to get the vaccine, and they didn't. And then they get fired. And it's been a mass firing ever since. But then people said, why would I get the vaccine? I got COVID while working. I have natural immunity. Even Dr. Fauci is trying to discredit the existence of natural immunity, like our body's immune systems are as soft and flimsy as paper clips. I don't understand. And that's really all I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, I get that people are worried about COVID and the vaccines. And I get that the vaccinated people, some vaccinated people just genuinely, they genuinely just want the best for America, but that ain't the way to do it. It's very misguided, because once you give the government the ability to say, well, we make you do whatever you want. Excuse me. As soon as you go against their agenda, they're going to do the same shit they're doing to those people to you. You're next. We're all next. And the fact that we are acting as if we're safe, or that this is some sort of normal occurrence is I don't know, it just makes me sad. I feel like America would know a little better by this point. I feel like at this point, we all know what's going on. They said that there's no microchips in it. It's like, do you believe that? I'm not saying there is, but do you believe the group of people who telling you that there's no microchips in it? The same people who are pocketed by the government and get paid by them? You don't think the anchors on CNN and Fox have any sort of money coming in from the government or politicians or Congress or anything like that? You think they're just doing it all out of pocket? Okay. I mean, we all believe we won't, but let's be real. Let's be honest here. If America really cared about you, they wouldn't feed us the stuff they feed us. They wouldn't teach you all that random nonsense in school instead of actual financial literacy or home economics, like how to farm or how to make your own food or how to invest or positive spending habits. If they really cared, they would have did all that, but they don't. They don't benefit from us being literate and intelligent and can think for yourself. They don't benefit from that. They want you and I to be reliant and dependent and obedient. And that is not how the social contract works amongst the government and its people. It's not how it works. We don't have to let that slide. But that's just how I feel. I'm gonna stand firm, but y'all can do what y'all want. If you're in a position where you should get the vaccine, more power to you. Just be careful and actually do some research. Don't just listen to the government tell you that the vaccine's okay just because they said it. I mean, the government is profiting from it. The vaccines are free. That means that someone's paying for the shit. Because you all know America better than me. Ain't nothing in America free. If the government tells you that there's something free going on, you should be looking both ways. Like, something's wrong. But, I mean, I guess some people just want to act like we don't know what's going on. I'm just, whatever. But y'all be safe out there. I want to do a intro, but I felt like this is just a serious topic. I'm not even gonna edit it. I'm just gonna put it up. I'm just gonna put it up. Y'all be blessed.